Alright, so we just got patch notes for JP, and I also want to talk about something because the patch notes were not very big. There were some leaks for the Attack on Titan collaboration as well, which I'll look over. I didn't make a video on it. When I made a video about the collab, I don't think the leaks were out yet. But yeah, just because this patch notes is very small, I was like, oh, let me cram the other thing into this as well. But for the patch notes for JP, this week is a pretty dead week. It's just this new event, gold thingy, that if you spend a lot of gold, you get a bunch of rewards. That's pretty much it. And there's a motorcycle outside every time. But if you spend like 10 million gold, you get like all these rewards right here. It's like 300 anvos, 6 SSR pendants, 10 engraving stones, and then the SSR, the 5-star weekly stone. That's pretty good. That's pretty good rewards, which is not content, right? And then we also have the rerun of this event right here, which is this. They brought back all these like super difficult stages from story mode, and they are pretty difficult, and they had nice rewards as well. So it's a bad week for new content and stuff, but we do have stuff to do, rewards to get as well. All right, that's it for the patch for GP. That's literally it. There's not much else. But for the Attack on Titan thing, and the reason why I think it's important to talk about it, it's because the global dev notes mentioned how they are working around the clock in hopes that you enjoy content like the potential collaboration. Yeah, but this couldn't this could and could not mean that the Attack on Titan collab will come to both versions at the same time. But I really hope it does. If it doesn't, well, just wait and it will come eventually. But I actually really hope it does. But yeah, so there's files for Hero Titan Aaron, Hero Titan Levi. Hero Titan doesn't mean that it's gonna be Aaron that transforms into a Titan, by the way. It's just they put in the files the names for the Attack on Titan collab stuff as Titan, right? But yeah, Aaron, Levi, and Mikasa. So I'm guessing the 3 characters will be Aaron, Levi, and Mikasa. Some other interesting files I found here. Colossal Titan. It could be really interesting if we had like a raid where we fight the Colossal Titan. That would be really, really cool. And then there's this ugly, these ugly Titans. We're probably gonna have some story stages with the Titans, right? And these could be the enemies on it. Just regular enemies, like we have like dogs and stuff, and from just regular stages. But I really want this collab to like be even bigger than the slime collab was. I know the slime collab was pretty good. I didn't play the slime collab when it initially came out on JP, and I like global. I just really just like looked at it. So I really want this Attack on Titan collab to be big. And if they have like a super like difficult Colossal Titan raid, that'll be super good. Oh, there's also Armor Titan as well. Oh, okay. Like it could be like very like different stages and stuff with the Colossal and the Armor Titan. But again, if I was to pick a raid, I think the Colossal Titan would be like more fitting because it's like huge, right? So that'd be pretty cool. But the thing is that if they make this collab, they might want to make it so like new players can still do it, because I'm assuming like this is like a marketing thing. So like people are like, oh, there's Attack on Titan characters, let's download the game for the first time, and then they're gonna like play the events, and if they can't do the raid, they're gonna be upset. So they might just do like make the raid like not so difficult because of it, and I'm like, especially if it's in both versions, because like JP has like UR gear for every character, and it has like Super Awakening right now as well. So like, if it has like the same difficulty as is for global, like they might just stomp it on JP. But to be fair, it would be anyways. Like there's no way they could make like a raid as difficult as to like make us not stomp it, to be honest. But they could. Nah, I think they could drop the same difficulty for both versions. Like global is pretty caught up in like how strong the characters are. The only thing that's missing is like UR gear for every character, right? Don't have UR gear from Leo, that's kind of stuff. and missing the Super Awakening. But Super Awakening is a boost, but you can live without that. You can live without that for sure. But that's pretty much about it. You just have these files right here just waiting. The Aaron, Levi, and Mikasa. I actually do believe there was a cut-in that was found that was actually pretty um pretty evident that it was actually from Grand Cross. Let me see if I find it. Okay, yeah. There were these two images. They're not very like this one's not very high quality, but it's the Grand Cross slash Attack on Titan collab thingy, and it has these arts. And I believe no one found these arts to be from another game or stuff. And you can see the Colossal and the Armored Titan as well. So I think this is the official poster and stuff. This might just be the home screen when we open the game as soon as we get the collab, and also the cut-ins from the characters, which the art style of course looks alike, but it's just Attack on Titan art style. The cut-ins for the characters, but this one may or may not be fake. This one was found out much earlier in this one, and the X is very ugly, like compared to this one right here, right? So this one might be fake, but this one I'm like almost confident that's real, and I want to see how the characters are gonna play in the game, like Aaron. Like how are we gonna attack? You're just gonna grapple into them and just slash them. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be pretty cool. And if they have like different animations to play on the raid that we get, I mean that's assuming we get a raid. But I assume like I think we should, because we got the Ifrit raid with the slime collab. It would only be normal for us to get like a either an armor titan or a colossal titan raid, or even two raids, right? That'd be pretty cool. With the event. Just have Aaron and Mikasa like in Levi just have different animations. I did hear that like Aaron, Mikasa, and Levi are like every single time there's a collab with Attack on Titan, because the Attack on Titan is collabs with like every game pretty much. They always bring these three, but let's be real, dude. Let's be real. It's the characters that matter, right? At least from season 1 and 2. Of course, they don't want to bring like characters that would be like in season 4 and stuff. Like, okay, I don't want to say I don't want to say who because it's spoilers, but like stuff like that. They want to bring the characters that everyone knows from like season 1 and 2, and be like, oh, that's the cool character. That's the small guy that goes fast. Brr. Like that. That's pretty much it, right? But yeah, that's about it. There's not much else to talk about. Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of excited. I just don't know when this is coming. It might just come next week. It might, because we already have images and stuff, and it's already in the files. It might just come next week. And maybe that's why we're having a dead week for JP. Although Global did get Blue Lily, it's not a dead week for Global, right? We just got this like dead week for JP. They might just be for waiting for this collab to happen. Or I don't know, it could be in the next few weeks. But I'm hoping it's next week, because it would be actually not bad timing. Just drop this collab in both versions at the same time. That would be pretty cool. Alright, thank you guys for watching.